So here to do the weekly update. It's here on Sunday. I did some transplanting today. This is just the leftovers that I had in the party cups. Didn't go in the other tent, but 7 different varieties there. Actually, I think there's multiples, but anyway, these are some of the leftovers. You can see everything just got plucked out of there. Still have a few extras just in case the transplants don't take well. At least I have these. They can keep going for a little bit longer. I don't mind it much. But everything is looking pretty well. All good here. So let's see what we got going on in the 2x4 tents. If you guess peppers, you would be correct. So here's some of them that are transplanted from the 72 cell trays today. Like I said, they're all freshly transplanted. The other ones got topped off with some nutrients today, and they're in the bottom reservoir of the cup. Looking pretty good here. I moved most of the King Star varieties minus this one row here. The last row, those are King Stars. Everything else, the tall one back there, I believe, I think all these 4 are Peter Peppers. Some chocolate bootleg DMs. There's the Darth Maul. One of them's doing really well. Several other varieties. Like I said, I can't remember right off, but all in all, those are doing, they're doing great here. These right here, and like I said, these are just freshly transplanted, so we'll see how they do under the LED, the 450, and the 2x4. See how they go and do. I'm hoping for good results, but you never know. And if I have a few losses, I don't care. It's all good. I don't know how many I get. I think there's 70 something in here. Let's see, so 6. So there's 13 rows, so it's 78. So I got 78 in here. Some multiples, but a lot of them are just different varieties. Okie doke. So we'll go to the 4x8. Come over here, and we got my ricotos here. They're starting to gain speed and get bigger. Got those from Susan, and also one of them got from Batman as well. Here's some of my other King Stars in this tray. Have, I think, 18 or whatever it is, but they're all in this. It's gonna start looking like a blur in a second. Sorry, because they all look, you'll see a carpet of green. Like I said, I'm not sure what these are. I could, but I'm not going to pull all these plants out. So just 18 or some more there. Same thing here. There's my red ribbon basil back there. Got my fan going. Like I said, with the light mover, this is kind of in the shade. That's why there's a little bit of shade here. Right here we got some more. And we have this section right here. That's the one that's kind of not popping up as fast and not all equal here, but everything's pretty much growing all equally. As you can see when I pan out here, they're all pretty much equal, give or take an inch or two, except for this section right here. But those were some of the smaller ones, but I believe they'll catch up, and some are just slower growers than others, so we'll see how that goes. But all this, has contributed to this light mover because I mean it gets equal amounts of light, and that's what they're kind of designed for, is to make sure you don't have an umbrella canopy, so all your source isn't in the middle. So this is spreading it out, so every plant's getting pretty much equal amounts of light. So like I said, that's, see if we can get in here, pretty good right there. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Like I said, I can't say enough about the light mover. Like I said, they're relatively inexpensive. I mean, they're not that costly, but they do a great job. So, okay, so more here. We'll go to the next section over here. Some more here. Of course, the Uchu creams, they stay small, so they're gonna be small no matter what. I think they're 8 to 10 inches total height. Of course, I have them in a 3-inch container right now, so they're not going to get that big. But I mean, I do have some in here that, like this, that I've kept because I have no room for. And well, let me see if I can pull this out. I don't want another accident. But as you can see, that's a pretty good sized plant. Put that in there for now. But yeah, those are Mojo Orange Ghosties. This is my contest area here. Well, I'll go back here. I know it's blending in perfectly with the other plants in the trays, but that's, well, that's my contest Dorset Naga. But like I said, it's just all blending in. That's my white ghost. Here are my 2 yellow MOAs. These are my Scotch brains, which, are pretty good size. That's another Mojo. That's a blue ghost, I think. Yeah, blue ghost. Here's the 8 lobe from Alex. It's doing really well. Got a lot of growth in there. There's only a few of them that I topped. I'm not topping all these plants, so I'm just not going to do that. Moving along, we got the Hawaiian I got from Kyle, the Cane Star white tie. Here's a Scoundrel, the Purple Ghost Scorpion. We have a darker pod here. Underneath, where'd it go? Here we got a red one. That other one that was kind of turning colors, it just kind of went to a small little red one as well. Back there, I've got the Sriracha Factory Pepper. I wish I can get to it better, but got that from Aaron, the seeds from Aaron. Orange Tiger, I believe that's the Kathumbi. Of course, I broke a branch on not too long ago. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on here. One more month and they will be outside. Well, starting to go outside. There's gonna be waves. So yeah, pretty good temperature. And I got the fans going, both of them. It's doing good. Of course, these are different height because of the fact that these are, 3.5 foot plants. So this is a little higher than this, but like I said, it's doing good. And I can't really ask for much more. I feed them once a week. Give them water if they look like they need water, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is on a timer, and I don't do much else to them except make a video once a week. So, yeah, like I said, that. One more look at the 2x4. Hopefully those will start growing and popping up pretty quick. And that's about it. Until next week, I'll catch you later.